That's right, China. China just dropped a bomb on Silicon Valley. At least that's what those people who invest in the stock market believe. They believe they blew the whole thing up. Well, I don't. I don't tend to believe in that. I look back into my experience, and being 80 years of age, I have a lot more experience than most people. And I thought back to when I was a freshman in college in 1963. I went to Zales. Zales was like Walmart in Muncie, Indiana, and I bought one of these. It cost me $99, but I needed it because I was going to have an accounting class, and I wasn't that great at math. And I thought I needed something that would add, subtract, multiply, and divide for me. So I spent $99 on it. Well, the fact is, within 10 years, they were giving these away for a deposit at a bank or a fill up at an Exxon gas station. And I realized that when you bring the cost of technology down, like DeepSeek just did with the bomb they dropped on Silicon Valley, it just makes it available to more people. And as it becomes available to more people, the technology actually gets better. It opens the door for more investment, for more entrepreneurs to find their way in. Because, again, let's think about it. If you have to pay what Sam Altman paid for AIs, I think they come up with a number of like $40 million, and then these people at DeepSeek can do it for $6 million. Well, it just means more people can do it, and that's a good thing. That's deflationary. So in the end result, if the cost of making it is cheaper, that means it's going to be the cost of me buying it is going to be cheaper too. So that makes it available to more people. So that makes a bigger market. So thank you. Thank you, China, for dropping the bomb on Silicon Valley, which is going to make the AI that I need to grow my business cheaper in the long run. So you'll go out and get yourself a hand count. No, you don't need that. You pay for a phone. And that brings me to another thing. How is it that we're always surprised when China throws something at us and says, hey, we can do it cheaper, we can do it better, and you suckers are going to buy it? I mean, look at this thing. 10 years ago, who owned, 5 years ago, who owned the EV market? Well, it was Elon and Tesla. They were selling more than they're now in second place. Why? Because Elon being invited to, Elon over and said, hey, I'll build you a factory here in Shanghai where you can make the cars. Now who is the largest seller of electric vehicles? Well, it's China. It's BYD. And Elon's in second place. When you give your technology away because you're cheap, expect them to replace you. Expect these to be given away as well, electric vehicles. I got to thinking, I have compared AI to the build out of our highway system and how it emerges and gives more opportunities to more people, more profits, more prosperity, less deflationary. Again, as I think about this, in 1956, if you wanted to travel any distance anywhere, you were on 2-lane highways. Okay, that's just the way it was. But now you're on 4-lane highways, which makes it possible for you to get there faster, to get more things. And oh, by the way, on the 4-lane highway, they have Buc-ee's. And they have Hampton Inns, and they had none of that when I was growing up, and technology wasn't what it is today. And then the other thing I got to thinking about, I think it was 1942, or was it 41, when Pearl Harbor was bombed. Do you remember that? No, you don't remember that. I don't remember that. But Pearl Harbor was bombed. Who bombed Pearl Harbor? It was the Japanese. Okay. When did the first Honda make it to the first Japanese automobile? 14 years later. 14 years later, we were selling their cars in our country. That's the way this system works. Forgive and forget. And then, is this whole thing not to be expected about DeepSeek? Does Tim Cook have your iPhone made in China? But then when the National Security Department said don't trust China, you're jeopardizing our national security by having having your phones made in China. Where did Tim take his manufacturing? To India. Did he take it to Indiana? No, I said India, not Indiana. No. We bring this upon ourselves. Elon gave China the electric vehicle. Tim Cook gave China the cell phone market. Nike gave China the running shoe market. When was the last time you wore leather shoes? I was thinking about that. My daughter died in 2014. That was the last time I wore leather shoes. The time before that was 2005. That's when I retired from Ameriprise Financial Advisors. That's the last time before my daughter's funeral that I wore leather shoes. Where do we get our running shoes, our walking shoes, our daily shoes, our dancing shoes? We get them from China. We gave that business away. So let's don't be surprised when China drops a bomb on Silicon Valley. Let's expect it. It's going to happen. It's happened before. How should we have expected it? Let's think. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. How did they get all that information? Tick tock, tick tock. How can we be so damn stupid? Tick tock, tick tock. Because we wanted cheap shoes. That's why. Because we wanted cheap calculators. Cheap. We will give our soul for the right price. So don't be surprised when your portfolio crashes when China drops a bomb on Silicon Valley. Now, what are you going to do about it? Well, the beauty is we're innovative. We adapt. Will we build more data centers? Will Vertiv's price, which went down 30% yesterday, will it come back? Yes, it has to. Because we're going to need more data centers to make cheap products here in the United States. And the problem is, because of latency, if we could, we'd build those data centers in China. Because we're that stupid. Tick tock, tick tock. We don't learn from our own mistakes. Tick tock. But we get cheap. Why? Why don't we move all our chickens? Why don't we move all our chickens to China so that we can get our eggs cheaper? There's a good idea. If you want some more good ideas, why don't you become a member of my tribe? My tribe is a group of people that think the way I do. Well, wait a second. Do you really want to be around that kind of thinking? Tick tock, tick tock. Maybe you can learn something. Maybe you won't be surprised when, what is it? What's the new thing that China's going to steal from us next? Huh? What do you think? Automobiles? Trump has told them, yeah, we'll put a 50% tariff on that. Oh, really? You're going to put a tariff on our automobiles? Well, let me show you what we're going. This is Xi Jinping. Let me show you what we're going to do to your AI out of one of our labs. And remember our labs? We send you all kinds of stuff from our labs. Remember COVID? We sent you that. How'd you like that? How'd that turn out for you? Don't mess with us, folks. We have the labor. There's 3 times as many of us as there are of you. And we control our people, not like you. Tick tock. Talk to you later.